Hello, this is Peter Janoski with Figured Out Baseball's Real Dugout Confessions. I'm a left-handed pitcher at Seton Hill University, a Division II in Western Pennsylvania. And today I'm being joined by a good friend of mine and summer ball teammate, Owen McDermott. Owen is from Leechburg, PA, and he currently plays at Mount Aloysius College. He is a sophomore infielder, and Owen, it is great to have you here today.
Peter, man, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me, dude.
Owen, would you please tell everybody at home a little bit about yourself?
So like you said, I am a sophomore here at Mount Aloysius in Crescent, PA. I am majoring in business and sports management. I I play baseball here. I'm an infielder. I play mainly third base. Uh, I like to lift, fish, play sports. That's my life.
So, Owen, take it back a step. Walk me through your recruiting process and how you ended up at Mount Aloysius.
Yeah, so I mean, the recruiting process was very, very fun, but also very, very stressful. Um, I mean, it was new to me, but it also wasn't new to me because my older brother Neil, he was a big key like of success to me and a big help in the recruiting process with me because I could ask him questions on like, hey, what do I say to this coach? What do I say here? Like when like just like when to say things and what to say to them, like good questions to ask coaches. But yeah, it was like I was probably sending out 50 to 50 emails a week to a bunch of coaches, just sending out my information, statistics, schedules, and the guys that responded, we kept in contact, got their numbers, and yeah, man, it's all a process with phone calls, messaging back and forth, going on visits, but it's awesome. I loved it.
Yeah, I can attest to that. Like that persistence is definitely key. Like the more you're in the inbox of a coach, like the greater chance he's going to keep an eye out for you. But I know that Leechburg is a small school in the WPIAL in Western PA, and I went to a big school, Upper St. Clair. It was a 5A school, and it was definitely a lot easier to be seen at my high school games and go to some showcases that might have been closer to the city of Pittsburgh. So, like, did you face any challenges going to a small school? And if you did, how'd
Yes.
you overcome that?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, my graduating class had 25 to 30 kids in it. So it was definitely very hard to be seen. I mean, but fun fact about Leechburg, my class was actually pretty special. We actually had 8 athletes out of the 25 to 30 kids go play a college sport, and that's the most in Leechburg history. So it was pretty nice. Like we had a dude go play Division 1 at Pitt football. But yeah, the challenges that I faced were honestly, I mean, having my last name and having my brother's experience at Seton Hill was a huge help. But I mean, it's hard to be seen at a school like that. There's been the history of college baseball players coming out of Leechburg. I was the third ever college baseball player to come out of Leechburg. So I thought that was pretty special and pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, travel ball was a big thing for me. Just reaching out to coaches, having them come to my travel ball games or getting film. Because I mean, the competition in 1A and to 6A is is a huge difference. Like in 1A, you're probably seeing maybe one really good arm a year. Like that's maybe throwing mid to low 80s, but you're seeing like 60 to 70s every day. And from 6A, you're seeing low eights and all that, uppers and all that every day. But yeah,
It can, yeah, it can definitely be a change in a competition. And I know your brother played at Seton Hill, but I know that he actually went to Greensburg Central Catholic here in Greensburg, and a private school. I mean, going up a couple levels in school ball may have been helpful to him. But was that ever an option for you? Did you think about going to a private school?
absolutely. It was my 8th grade year, and my mom was like, "Do you want to follow your brother's footsteps?" And I said, "Mom, I love my friends here. I want to build my own path." And I just ran with it. And yeah, I ran with what I did and was confident in my decision. And it ended out working pretty well. And like I said, travel ball was a huge thing for that with exposure. I had a really good travel ball coach who had great connections. Like I reached out to Maz closer to the end of my recruitment at Seton Hill, and he didn't really have much money left to offer me. I mean, I had a slight offer from Seton Hill, but I mean, that's all like it was a slight offer.
So, I mean, you mentioned as we talked about your brother being a very outstanding baseball player here, and have you ever, I'm sure you have, but there's definitely some pressure, like to sort of live up to those expectations, like maybe other people would put them on you because of the player that he was. And how do you sort of handle that pressure if you feel any of that?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. He was an outstanding baseball player, and people are like, yeah, you got to be just like him. Like, I mean, no, I think he had a one crazy story in his career, and he built his own story, and I just want to build my own story. So I just look at it like that, stay on my own path. I mean, he is great to look up to and ask for advice based off of his success, and that's helped me every day. And yeah, based off of his experiences and his success, knowing what he did. So yeah, I mean,
I really like that. Building your own story, that's a great way to look at it. And you definitely built your own story last year. As a freshman, I know you were a starter and a key role on your team's offense. So, like going into college, like that's definitely a level of pressure. Like being a freshman, you're playing guys who are 3, 4 years older than you now with all the fifth years. So, how did you sort of separate yourself and like solidify that spot that you had on the team?
yeah, so I mean, I just kept showing up every day, working my hardest. And I at first, like, yeah, Coach Kime, he knew my name, he knew who I was, and I was one of his top recruits, but like there was upperclassmen over me. And he said that he would start freshmen, and I actually did not start the first game of the year. And then the dude in front of me struggled, and I got my opportunity and absolutely just ran with it. Once I got my opportunity in the second game of the year, I started the rest of our games. So yeah, I got my opportunity early on, and I rolled with it. Like, yeah.
Walk me through that game, that opportunity that you're talking about.
Yeah, so I mean the first game of the year, our starting second baseman, he was a junior, and we were competing for a spot all fall, all spring before the games, and he got the nod at second base. And yeah, that's my teammate. I'm gonna cheer for him and root for him. But like, yeah, I took that personal, obviously. Like, but regardless of whatever job I have, I'm going to excel at it, whether it's being the loudest guy on the bench or one of the guys on the field. But yeah, so he made three errors at second base in our first game, and then the next day we played at 8 a.m. the next morning. So I was like thinking all night, like, okay, he had a bad game. Maybe I'll get a chance tomorrow. So I did my routine, same old routine, and coach put up the lineup, and I saw my name. And yeah, man, it was a lot. I mean, as a freshman and college baseball, it was very, very stressful, but it was also a crazy, just awesome feeling to see your name there with a bunch of like being the only freshman in the lineup all year. It was awesome. It was just really, really fun, stressful. Like baseball's a huge mental game, but having success as a freshman was awesome.
So you mentioned sticking to your routine and how like a lot of baseball players, including myself, sort of combat that stress as they stick to their routine, stick to their process. So what is that pre-game routine, pre-at-bat routine that you sort of stick to keep yourself grounded?
Yeah, I mean, I I'm a very superstitious person myself. So I actually this is funny, but I don't know if you've ever heard of the mobile game Clash Royale.
Hmm.
I have to get a 3 crown. I have to get 3 crowns on Clash Royale before every game. So I did that to start off my day. And then just yeah, I go through my stretching routine. Um when I'm up to bat, I mean I also am a very religious person. I pray before every game with a couple of the dudes. But I go up to the plate, I tap each corner, and I'm locked in. it's nothing crazy routines, but that one I thought was pretty funny that I do. But I also have a game day lucky pair of drawers.
Okay, I do the same.
Yep,
I mean, three crown, that's definitely a big role. Definitely contributes a lot to your skills. I can affirm that this summer, tearing it up from Martellas in Johnstown. So, Owen, I want to end you here today with another fun question. I mean, you made that pregame routine question a lot of fun, but if you're having a pregame meal, I know me being in a small town, you being in a small town of Crescent, it's going to be a little difficult to get an ideal pregame meal. So, what's your go-to?
my go-to pregame meal is, I mean, before our home games, at least, I run down to the Sheets. That's 2 minutes away, and I get a breakfast sandwich, waffle bread, double egg, double bacon with some cheese on it, and then I get a Reese's Take 5 bar and a Great Propel. That was every game as well. Every home game, that was my pregame meal.
All of you at home, you can see the importance of routines that Owen McDermott sticks to. And I know you're going to keep doing that for Mount Aloysius this year. And I wish you best of luck this spring, Owen.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for joining me today. And for those at home, this is Peter Janoski with Figured Out Baseball's Real Dugout Confessions, signing out.